The Detroit Motor Show hosted the biggest names in the auto industry this week. It's one of the world's largest car shows. Each year, the event sees manufacturers unveil their latest models.
That's right, and this year, more than 40 new models made their debut. Take a look at some of them here. Among them, GM's all-electric Chevrolet Bolt with a B. Keep in mind, analysts say that 2015 will actually be a record year for retail auto sales in the US, making these auto premieres all that more important.
Well, GM rival Ford Motors unveiled a new muscle car in Detroit. The latest GT is billed as an ultra-high performance supercar.
With an ultra-high price.
Of course.
Price tag, wait for it, more than $150,000.
Ouch.
Start saving now. Poppy Harlow asked CEO Mark Fields about the new GT.
This is really the culmination, company, of all the innovation and technologies that we've put into our vehicles over the last couple of years and what consumers can expect from us from our vehicles going forward. This was, I'd call it a go-fast program for a go-fast product. So we developed it very quickly. We've developed this product in a little over a year. This vehicle has our Ecoboost engine. We've been implementing our Ecoboost engine for the last number of years. You get power. That vehicle engine is a 3.5 liter. It gets 600 horsepower. So we're focusing on that. We're focusing on the lightweight materials that are in the vehicle, aluminum, carbon fiber. So this vehicle really is the culmination of all those efforts, and it's a showcase of all the innovation and technology that we've been putting into our vehicles over the last couple of years, all wrapped around pretty hot design.
It's not the kind of car you can take to the shops, though, is it? Or through a drive-through? Well, for a closer look at the new cars rolled out this week, I spoke with Lauren Fix a short time ago. She was also a judge at this year's event. Industry analyst Lauren Fix joins us now via webcam from Buffalo, New York, to talk about the Detroit Auto Show. You were one of the many judges who got to decide on Car of the Year, Truck of the Year. So we just saw there Ford's upcoming GT. In your view, is that the hottest car that we saw? Business aside and fuel economy aside, was that the standout to you?
I would say that really took the show by storm. Nothing could come close. The Acura NSX was good, and we were happy to see it, and it certainly didn't not impress us. But that Ford GT was kept under wraps. Nobody had a clue it was coming, and it really, really impressed all the judges and anyone else who was there.
But, you know, in a way, that's what those kind of reveals are supposed to do. They're supposed to wow at big platforms like this. But on the business side of how the industry, how GM has been doing in Detroit, which has really struggled financially, what kind of vehicles that are much more reasonable that you and I can, you know, possibly get at some point with the standouts for you?
Well, I think initially the Car of the Year, which is the VW Golf, is a very important car, not just to VW, but to consumers. It's built for the U.S. roadways, and that's really important because they're certainly not nearly as well put together as some of the roads that are in Europe. So that's important, but what's also interesting is the price point is around $18,000. So that's a car for every person, whether it be the gasoline version, whether you decide to go with the diesel version or even the high performance version. They were reasonably priced. But every manufacturer seems to be suddenly considering diesel. Not that I haven't been suggesting it personally, because it's the way they do it in Europe.
And it's financially easier for companies to make that turn to diesel rather than perhaps going the all-electric route. Much more expensive. Tesla has seen relative success with its models. They're quite pricey, though. They get quite good range. Where are the advancements in electric or more fuel-efficient vehicles this year?
Well, just to clarify that when Elon Musk did speak, he said that the company would not be making profits as of Tesla until at least 2020, and their stock market price already dropped just today alone. So this is sort of an insight to the fact that electric cars are here. They're probably not going to go away for a while, but it's only about 2.3% of the marketplace.
However, we did see Chevy reveal more fuel-efficient vehicles, and ones, I guess, that aim toward at least trying to gain some of that electric market, right?
Absolutely. Well, the Volt has done well, but the #1 selling electric vehicle, believe it or not, is the Nissan Leaf. Although it may be a little different looking, the car does very well, and they have lots of incentives in almost every state. The Chevy Volt is a nice car, but when the new car is going to be a little bit more expensive, they also teased the Chevy Bolt, which I'm not really sure I'm a fan of the name.
Yeah, that's a bit confusing there, right? People are easily mixing those up. Surely they knew that would happen.
Well, the sad part is I heard a lot of people saying Dolt, which is really not a good thing to say. But that is one of those things, you know, when you create a name, you have to look how it affects people, not just here in the U.S., but across the world, because that vehicle might be a world-class platform.
Lauren fixed there, and you know, confusing names aside, it seems though at auto shows they want to show something for everybody. The GT is like the whiz-bang moment, but there's more cost-effective things, of course, that companies are rolling out.
I'm guessing that was your favourite.
That was my favourite.
Are you saving?
I'm starting to save now. It'll take me 23 years.